become a better listener. Now, there's no particular order I'm giving these tips. They're just the top 5 that came to my mind right away. Number 1, stop thinking. When you engage a person and you're going to go talk to that person, you immediately start formulating thoughts in your head about what you want to say, where you want the conversation to go, and all these things that are going on. You start to clutter your mind, and that really separates you. It's kind of an outer body experience, and it doesn't allow you to be present. So just stop thinking and relax. Be in the moment. Nothing else matters when you're establishing rapport and talking to the individual in front of you. Okay? So that's tip number 1. Number 2, match their body language, their tone of voice, their breathing. Okay, that's very important, especially if you're physically in front of this person and you're either standing up or sitting next to them and you're having a conversation with them. Now, do it nonchalantly in a way where, if they're crossing their legs, you can kind of cross your arms. If they have their legs open, you can open your shoulders a little bit. You want to mirror their body language. You want to match their tone of voice. If they're really hyper and all happy, excited, and giddy, you become a little bit more hyper and giddy with them. They won't even notice you're doing it. If they're kind of down and just relaxed and mellow, you can pick up the tempo a little bit, but you still want to match them. You don't want them to bring you down as well. So that's very important. Tip number 3, when you're making eye contact, this is important when it comes to listening because whatever you're looking at, you're usually focused on. Make eye contact with that person. And there's a way to do it where you don't have to stare at each other's eyes. I've had staring matches before. It's that whole puffed up, intimidating, I'm stronger than you type thing. No. When you're talking to somebody, this is what you can do. Scan their forehead, their eyes, their chin. Or, if you're still a little bit scared of looking in their eyes, forehead, tip of the nose, chin. They will still get the impression that you're looking at them while that subconscious feeling of intimidation won't be there. I've been using that trick for a long, long time, and it's worked beautifully. It almost becomes second nature. And it allows you not to get that deer in the headlights stare. So that's tip number 3. Tip number 4 is repeat what they say periodically in the form of a question. This will give them acknowledgement that you're actually listening to them, and they'll be more willing to open up and continue on with the conversation. So if you ask the person, what their favorite color is, and they say, oh, my favorite color is purple, you said, oh, wow, so your favorite color is purple. Do you have a purple car, or do you have a purple dog? Say something in that nature. That'll let them know that you're actually listening, and they'll feel more comfortable. And tip number 5 is to really know if they're listening or if they're also cluttered. I mentioned this before. Give them a compliment, either in the beginning or end or even in the middle of the conversation, about something you like about that, or like about the situation that's going on. And what you want to listen for when you give the compliment is to see if they actually receive it, or if they're just rambling on and on and on, or they're completely shut off from receiving anything. This will tell you a little bit about the person. So, give a compliment and watch for the received signal. Some people get all clammed up. Some people are very modest. Some people will say, thank you very much. Or they'll say, oh my God, and they'll just keep rambling on. So those are 5 tips on how you can become a better listener and how you can build better rapport with your prospects or anybody you're talking with. Now, this doesn't have to be practice on somebody you're trying to get your message across with. This can be anybody, your family, your friends, co-workers. Practice all the time. Always be in the moment and practicing these tips. And also, start to look into more on how you can listen to various books and trainings out there. So take it easy. I'm Richard Crawford, Internet Marketer and Sales Professional. Go ahead and like the video and leave a comment and let me know some experiences you've had with listening to people. Thank you and have a great day.